Üdv újra a csapatban! Hölgyek és urak, itt újra Rap Devil beszél. Sziasztok! Sikerült megoldanom a történetet, ami az előző videó végén történt. Egy hiba miatt. Egy hiba miatt történt az meg, hogy hát arra mentem, arrásra szorigál téged, hogy restart last save, és utána megoldódott. Lámpákat raktam üres helyekre, aztán kinyílt az ajtóba, mentem. Ilyen creepy hangulat volt maga az egész területen, ahol voltam. Ez a szellem, aki ott ostromlott engem így lélekben, mondjuk úgy. Egy feladatokat tűzött ki elém, én ajtókat rakott elém, hogy a két mellette lévő az ajtó. Itt az ajtó, és a két oldalán meg ott volt a ilyen kéz volt ott. Az volt a lényeg, hogy ezekre a kezekre rá kellett rakni lanternöket, azaz lámpásokat, és akkor kinyit az ajtó, mert fény lett meg így. Ja. De közben kétszer is meg kellett küzdenem vele. Egyszer, mikor dobálta rám a cuccokat, aztán amikor megunta, akkor tovább mehettem, és akkor megint kezdődhetett ez a gondolkodásos dolog, hogy hogyan menjél tovább. Majd a másodiknál meg az jött, hogy az ottani eszközökből formált egy ember alakot, ha úgy vesszük, de olyan move-ja volt, olyan stílusa volt ennek a létformának, mintha egy troll akarna rám támadni. És ezt kellett legyőzni nála. Ez a szellem csak játszani akart. De elmondta, hogy nem véletlen volt így, mert ezt a tulajdonosa, vagy az, aki eladta nekünk, pontosan ez a Madame akárki volt az, aki törbe csalt minket. Így a végén vele is harcolni kellett. De előtte, még mielőtt elmentem volna hozzá, a rendőr hölgyeményt, nem tudom, hogy itt a varázsvilágban hogy nevezik őket, akik így megóvnak minket. Úgy mondott, a Troxmorcban volt egy hölgy, és akkor elmondta a karakter neki, hogy mi történt, és akkor vele együtt mentek oda, ahol először találkoztunk vele. És aztán ellőtte ezt a sheriff nőt, mondjuk úgy, nem tudom, minek mondjam. És végül mi harcoltunk meg vele. Összejött, a rendőrhölgyemény felkelt, aztán rárakott egy ilyen kötelet, varázskötelet, vagy mi, ilyen átokot szólt rá. Meg volt egy jó kis varázslat, a Silencio, az meg akárhogy beszélt, nem volt hang. Kb. Így. Nem a ti fülesetek ment el, vagy a ti hangszórótok krepált be, hanem ez így volt. És aztán visszamentünk Bennyhez, ő azt mondta, nagyon sajnálja, hogy ez történt, de ő egy házi manó, meg minden, olyan dobisféle Mondtuk neki, hogy semmi baj, ő csak kötelességét csinálta. Ez nem volt egy olyan nagy cucc, ha úgy vesszük. Itt az a lényeg, hogy ő csak egy eszköz volt. Ez megbocsátható neki. Olyan úgy bántam vele, mint hogyha Dobbyval bántam volna. Ahogy Dobbyval bántam volna. Ha még nem lenne világos, én Rap Devi vagyok, és ez itt a Hogwarts Legacy folytatása. Nem tudom, hogy elmondta az elején, mert nagyon belemerültem ebbe a memoárba. Ahogy a creepy hangulathoz még hozzátéve még az elején egyszer ijesztett meg csak az a rész. Amikor bementem egy ajtón, és a póki az ajtón így vissza ütött. Az volt a lényeg. Ezen kívül itt vagyunk, és a következő questre megyünk, ami Sebastian része. Folytatjuk a Mardekál sráccal a történéseket.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this
catacomb.
From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb.
Nézzük a katakombákban még vannak.
Finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Na, let's go. Ne vesztegessük tovább az időt.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Odafigyelsz. Valaki rácsapott egyet a zongorára.
At least now we know we're not alone in here. Revelio.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb set free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Igen, lesznek itt spiderek, nyugodjál félbe.
Opening all of these is tempting. Confringo! Revelio! Accio!
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Wingardium Leviosa!
This room is taller than it looks.
Amerre megyünk? Ez csak bónusz részlet.
Revelio!
Christmas tree!
Confringo!
Christmas tree. Ezt figyeld.
Accio! Revelio!
Tudtam, hogy tovább megy. Na jó, menjünk tovább akkor. Csak egyensen. Már megint azok a rucskos pókok. Erre éreztem, szerencsétlen. Nem pazarlom rájuk az ultima. Tuti biztos lesz megint a végén valami. Mi az Isten volt ez? Lesz még Spider, nyugodjál félbe. Kérdés, melyik irányba? Kicsit pókhálótlanítunk. Azt mondja, hogy kérem vissza ezt.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Kérdés melyik irányba? Most nem vágom. Menjünk erre.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio.
Ennek cirkuszban a helye. Ügyes volt.
All this grass.
Te itt voltam már, hello.
I've read about catacombs that underwent
Confringo.
Ha még nem pontososan így.
often cave-ins.
Ki van nyitva
And
egy
then
chest.
we're abandoned.
Az a tumba, az ott ki van nyitva.
We'll be fine though.
Ha.
Revelio.
Ó, gomba. Gemba és izé is.
Confringo.
Azért a 20 aranyért megérte. Akkor erre kell menni.
Revelio.
This is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Látlak.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
Csak is a challenge-ért, mert amúgy meg ott hagytam volna.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Mi?
We're in a tomb. Assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio. Revelio.
Ott még lesznek ilyen pókos izék is, nem? Ez itt el van varázsolva.
Confringo.
Confringo.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Ugye visszamegyek.
Revelio.
Micsoda gedva van itt.
Accio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Lumos. Confringo.
Nem gyullad meg. Hogy az Isten verte.
Revelio.
De is majd biztos jövünk. Na jó, nézzük meg mit találtott nekünk Sebe. Tudtad, hogy még itt van? Amúgy ezt repáróval kell működtetni. Én nem találom. Vagy...
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans
Egy
to return
diák
for the relic
naplója.
and
Mit
conjuring
keresett
barricades
itt?
using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
If this archway's been barricaded, find a way through.
Ezeket kell ide rakni.
Revelio. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Mi van ezzel?
Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Kár volt felborítanom.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Kellene az a harmadik is. Na végre.
I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Játékhiba már megint. Várj egy picit. Még egyszer megpróbálom, ha nem sikerül, akkor megyünk tovább.
Revelio.
Ott vannak benne a csontok amúgy.
Confringo.
No, megyünk tovább. Azért az egy chestért nem érdemes.
Revelio.
Ja, másik. Bocsi, jövök. Csináljuk.
Before we trudge on further, I just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius curse. I wouldn't be
Tanítsd meg.
surprised if we're going to need it here.
Imperius, gyerünk.
It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered.
Durva, hogy
Places
tudja az
the victim
Imperius.
completely
Bár
under the
nála van a
caster's control.
izé Mordekár Malazár könyve.
If you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Imperio.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Na most már én is tudok egy átkot.
Revelio.
Csíbazd meg. Mármint a manóba. Mekkorák ezek.
Confringo. Revelio.
De izgi.
Okay. Considering how well you did on the last
Wingardium
one, it should be a
Leviosa.
cinch.
Nyilván megint. Hol ez, hol az kell?
I try. That worked.
Up.
Keep going.
Imperial. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa.
Na.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with runes.
Accio. Revelio.
Jó, menjünk a pókus területre, nézzük meg. Ez biztos valami bónusz cucc.
Confringo.
Hello! Jöttem mulatni az időt. Nagy meghal. Mi lenne, ha csinálnál is valamit?
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Confringo!
Ó, hogy ez semmi.
Revelio.
Jó. Engem velt potion. Az jó, jó. Megint vannak ott pókok. Alejja nekem. Megjárzottak kicsi pókincák. Ó, még jöhet.
Revelio. Accio. Confringo.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in
Fat
quite
loot.
some time. Revelio.
Nyugi, tudjuk, hogy hova. Rémálmomba se jöjjön elő, ez többet. Na igen, ezt kéne megfejteni. Ezt a kettőt valahogy ki kéne szabadítani. Ó, várjál csak.
Accio.
Így. Nem figyeltem.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Nem figyeltem. És most ezt az oldalt, ami azt jelenti, hogy az kell. Az a körös izé kell. Meg az. Ez a kettő.
Accio.
Na. Kinyit.
Confringo.
Én meg nézelődök, mint Borjú az új kapura, ha?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Gyere.
You are head and
Revelio.
shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Már megint a büdös pókok. Defeat the spiders. FPS drop is társult, mert sokan vannak. Mit keresnek itt amúgy pókok? Miért nem kígyók jönnek? A nagyobbakra rásózzuk szépen a ultikat. Jézus Mária! Itt vagyok, haver. A kicsikből meg táplálkozunk, úgymond.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Egyik pók sem utasíthat vissza. Ha azt mondom nekik, hogy meghalsz, akkor meghalnak. Kápés?
Revelio. Confringo.
Tárd fel titkodat.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Nem éppen egy szép költemény.
Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Could it be?
Ott a relik.
Revelio.
Ott hagytam egyet. Ja. Nem hagytam ott.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret.
Revelio.
Especially from my uncle.
Hello.
Ominous.
Omninis.
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Valami nincs rendben ezzel a gyerekkel már az elejétől kezdve.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
Now that you say it out loud, it sounds absurd. But I have another idea. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way.
Well,
Come on.
What happened back then?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and can change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance. That the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
Ne? Nem
I
erre?
never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Bár egy kicsit veszélyesnek tartom azt, hogy kivigyünk innen akármit is.
As we were leaving, Ominous
Oh,
wouldn't
yes.
even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give
Ah,
up.
és most fussunk
This is too important.
odáig.
For Anne.
Aj, de jó. Mi történt ott?
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Megtámadták a falut.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
Most vetted csak észre.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
You won't stop me. When are you going to give up? Oh, that was meant for me. Keep out the way. Keep out of sword reach.
To the right! They're closing in!
You'll not win here. We'll make them retreat.
Come up here and
Fight. You'll not win here.
Sebastian! Be careful! Mine!
We've got them. They'll retreat. Activate them retreat. Stop provoking. I'm handling it.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Most tettem egy kis Vegan potion-t.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Revelio.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Reparo.
Hogy egg, tojás. Maradjunk tovább ezen a Sebastian vonalon. Ahol itt van. Hát valahogy meg kellett védeni a tesóját. Azért. Azért na.
Revelio.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Ja. Akkor jöjjön a pócseleg küldetés. Megint ide. Ez az a Clodwell and Brewster, én adtam neki a nevet. Ez tűnt a legegyszerűbbnek és legjobbnak. Legalábbis szerintem. Az volt az a küldetés, ami a videó elején mondtam.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Wait.
It's not like her to forget.
Szevasz, Poppy.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate
Dragon's
her.
Nest.
Goodness knows she's been through enough already.
Ez nagy
I'm ready
lesz.
when you are.
Hát ott lesz a szerelem.
There she is.
Very big.
It looks as if she
Hallak.
hasn't followed like the other dragons.
Van valahol. Hello, én vagyok azok, aki megmentett téged.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Au.
Revelio.
Hoppá.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
Kis merénylet történt.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking. From a distance, fantastic.
Yes, yes.
Watch your step. Revelio.
Visszarakom a fagyasztását, ha jó jön.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
Rossz gomb. És még a izét is. Így.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well.
Revelio.
From a distance, we probably look exactly like
Itt
sheep
hagyom
do.
ezt.
Hebrideans love sheep.
Blue Turban.
How lucky for us.
Ó. Akartam is mondani, hogy töröknek öldözöm. Ja nem.
Watch your step.
Mi az Isten? Ez a fészke a sárkánynak.
To pick off a grubhorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Valami harcolt
Revelio.
itt. Talán erre járt a sárkány.
Quiet, what was that?
Hé, nem meg küzdeni akarunk veled.
Wait here. I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Megvárjuk, amíg még egyszer.
Revelio.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure. Keep at it. You've just got to make
Oh, she isn't making it easy. Revelio.
Még egyszer.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that entrance, we can get to it. Look! Underneath her. I think we're close. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
Megyek.
There's the nest.
Ezen a pókos helyen.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Vajon miért van amúgy leszakadva most? Mondd meg.
Reparo.
Szerinted miért van leszakadva? Itt volt egy sárkány, hölgyem. Nem vetted észre?
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully
Hát
make it out
kétszer-háromszor
without
ránk
fuss.
támadt. Hm? Tessék, visszaadjuk a sárkány tojást. Nálunk volt. Csak visszahoztuk.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Az áll lesz, ha csak.
Blind.
Revelio.
Na nézzük, mi a következő közti. 21-es, 22-es. Sebastiannal már találkoztunk, úgyhogy most egy kicsit anyagoljuk. Megyünk Astronomy Towerbe. Az Amithoz. Mit akarsz, Amit? Teleszkópot adtál. Most már. Lehetne jobb történeted is.
Hello there. Hello, Army.
Hey, ez Obi-Wan Kenobi szövege, ne lopd el.
That you speak gobbledygook.
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
Itt van
I think
Mr.
he simply
Kamala.
wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check
Let's
the
go.
pronunciation of a couple of key terms first.
Jó,
So I will meet you there.
menjünk. Lodgok, vár. Jó, ott találkozunk. Jó van. Találkozzunk ott. World map. De messze. Jó, hogy van gyors utazás. Milyen is lenne a nélkül.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Mindig elfelejtem, hogy a gyors utazás tábla tud beszélni.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped.
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock.
Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle?
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what and
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
Sokat
I shall
beszéltek,
see you
indulnunk.
soon.
A kobold bányába.
The door is looking at us.
Akkor ide tudom, mit kell használni.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Van itt bent valami, amit látnunk kell?
So rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe
Revelio.
I met a goblin.
Confringo! Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this.
Revelio.
Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Na, bent vagy? Kicsit mozogjál jobban.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is
Accio.
something else altogether.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
I'll be quiet.
Watch your step round here.
Volt itt még egy. Au.
I'll get us through here safely on it. You have my word. We're being watched by a door. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. Revelio. Confringo.
Meggyújtjuk hát, használható ez így valamire. Na igen, ott kéne menni, ott a fetlút. Most nincs. Be lehet menni, ha?
Revelio.
Van még valami? Mit kihagytam volna? Ah, lehet.
Confringo.
Lehet áttörni, nem baj. Ezért jöttünk csak. Ami itt van. Köszönöm.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Arneet. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Jó van, csitt, mert itt fölöttünk vannak.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
Aye.
Yes, of course.
Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be doing?
Yes, Totalis.
That's the last stories. Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine most goblins to be
Revelio.
brilliant and kind.
Easybe. Már hogyha csávó múlott volna, akkor lebuktunk volna. Itt beülkezz beszélgetni. Csava cserbe, basszus!
If I'm translating this correctly,
Revelio.
and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
Revelio. Epikus totalis.
Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my time.
Revelio.
Ez már csak 2 maradt.
Epikus totalis.
Oh, this
Micsoda stealth király.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
another boiler.
Revelio.
This place is more complex
Bár
than I had
mondjuk,
expected.
ha a valóságban történik ez,
Another
akkor
schematic. What are they going to build?
Akkor
This
ez
mine is
nem
too
így
small
lett
for
volna.
whatever it is.
Tutira. Tutira veszem. Hogy ez nem így lett volna a valóságban. Rég lebuktunk volna.
Revelio.
Amiket csináltam, az nem volt éppen helyén való. Na. Arra nem mehetünk. Ó. 39 zodó. De meg csak a lűtér jöttünk.
Revelio.
Fák. Kollekció. Szükségszobájába. Ám legyen. Megvártál odakint? Ám itt. Jól tetted. Menjünk tovább, ha? Ó. Pénz. Healvel teli vagyunk.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Ezt figyeld.
Not an entanglement you need right now. Lumos.
Lumos!
Legalább nem kell csak teré. Nem kell neveszteni ilyen
Revelio.
növényeket. Szedek ebből a részből. Titani leaves. Na,
Lumos.
visszamegyünk. Köszöntem.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Revelio.
Na megint mennyien vannak, te jóságos úristen.
Epikus totalis.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Nyugodjál meg.
Revelio.
Nem tudok felugrani. Hogy basszna meg az ég. Jó van. Ennyi volt. Hívtatok erősítést? Ó, szemetek.
How many of them are there? That should be the last of them, I'll meet. Revelio.
Már túlságosan is nyilvánvaló volt az, amit csináltam. Jó. Nincs benne kakaó, az a baj. Rakni kéne bele. Hát azért nem mászok fel. Na most. Nem és ez mit csinál? Ó. Arra kell tovább menni, de itt mi van?
I think I found all the plans. I'd best keep looking.
Visszamegyünk mindjárt, csak hagyd lootolgassak. Ó, hogy ez egy shortcut visszafele. Az ami azt jelenti, hogy levágás, és erre fölfele.
Aloha Mora.
Yeah.
Revelio.
Jó. Lűthegyek. Na, indulás. Itt vagy? Még a végén itt foglak hagyni, és ez az éhívám lesz. Én hoztalak ide. Ó, basszus.
Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgott what we found.
Exit the mine. Gyere.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Meg jó, hogy megtaláltuk ezt a
We're almost
short
out of here,
tapot.
Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
No, már megint bő egy óra. Jó.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it
Nem
without you.
éppen neki való ez.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Úgy
Understood?
látszik.
I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without
De
further
majd
ado,
valamikor segítened kell.
adieu.
Au. Basszus.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Itt valami igazság lepleződött le. Valami olyasmit olvastam, hogy Mr. Fignek a feleségét ez a Ranrock ölte meg. Jól olvastam? Majd utána fogok érdeklődni, nézelődni. De azt mondom, hogy legyen elég. Most ennyi. Remélem, hogy tetszett amúgy, amit itt összehoztunk ez alatt a 1 óra 25 perc alatt kb. És folytatjuk. Folytatjuk tovább ezt is, mint minden játékot. Na, remélem, jó szórakoztató. Találkozunk egy másik videóban, addig is. Minden jót nektek. Sziasztok!